Sup guys, this is Heat King here, bringing you, what do I want to call this? I'd say a live reaction slash potential review. For Attack on Titan, by the way. Attack on Titan chapter 99. We're one month away from the big 100, and there are rumors right now that we might get 100 this month as well, towards the end, because there's some sort of collaboration going on, I think around the 28th or 29th. But yeah, I did my live reaction for chapter 98 last month, and because of editing or whatever, it got screwed up. So I lost all the footage, and that pissed me off. So now I'm doing another live reaction to 99, but I'll also be doing a review at the end in case that doesn't work out. So at least I got something to edit and potentially make work and make do with in case this goes wrong, or I'll just do both videos and upload them at the same time if it all works out. But I'm not promising anything. I'll be keeping this part as well unedited, so you know, whichever happens, you're either going to get a live reaction, or it's going to be a review, or it's going to be both. So we'll see how this works out. But yeah, chapter 99. Let's get right into it. Actually, no, before that, I need to recap on what happened last month, actually, and my thoughts on it. First of all, I predict that Eren and Zeke are working together. I don't know, there's little hints in last month's chapter, what with Eren sitting down on the bench and there being a baseball glove, and I think in the same chapter we had Zeke playing baseball, practicing throwing with Cobalt. So I think those two are somehow in league with one another. I mean, they're brothers, for crying out loud, and it's been 4 years. At some point there would have had to be some sort of connection or meet up, something. Like, it just, the way Zeke has been acting these last few chapters seems a bit weird, so I'm thinking there is some sort of hidden team up happening. And then of course we have this Asian lady as well, who we meet during this entire party where a lot of these different countrymen meet up. I mean, it's the first time I think we see Asian people, black people, and a whole bunch of other races together in one room. So it's like, it was like a holy crap moment. Like, you know, these kind of people exist in the Attack on Titan's universe. But you got this Asian chick, and she's very sympathetic with the cause, and she's also got a symbol on her back, and this A symbol now that either stands for Asian, which is a bit too obvious, or it stands for Ackerman possibly. I don't know. I don't think it's Ackerman. I do think it stands for Asian, but it could mean something else. It could be multiple hidden meanings. But the point is, this chick seemed very sympathetic to the Italian cause, and she didn't seem to think of them as devils. So there's that probably hints that either she's an ally of some sort, because again, 4 years, a lot of ships gone missing. What have the Paradise people been doing? Surely they would have been going out and seeing the world and potentially making allies, right? Maybe, I don't know, but we'll have to wait and see. And then of course Willy and his little plan and this whole festival thing going on. And yeah, I believe, yeah, if I'm correct, it ended with Eren, with Reiner being led by Falcom down to this basement and meeting Eren. So yeah, shit's about to go down, and I'm just very curious how this is all gonna come together. But yeah, let's see what happens, guys. Let's see what happens. Alright guys, let's go on with this chapter and let's read through this bad boy. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Good. Let's start then. Here we go. Keep in mind, this is a rough translation, so it's not the actual one, but I'm gonna do this early because I'm not gonna get any more time, I think. And I'm thinking of changing my channel up a bit in terms of what kind of content I'm gonna do from now on. But I think I'll do an update video on that later on. But for now, let's just do this. So yeah, I keep having the same dreams about the man who hanged himself at the clearing, and why he told us the story before he hanged himself. Who knows? He probably wanted someone to forgive him. Although there's nothing to say for us who abandoned Marcel. I have some thoughts about that he wanted to be judged by someone. So Reiner's having flashbacks to his days with Bertold and Annie, and they're reminiscing about the guy who hanged himself, obviously, and whose story they tracked in order to try and tell the full story here. Yeah. But he wanted to be judged by someone. I have some thoughts about that he wanted to be judged by someone. Does that mean he wanted Marcel to be judged? That the guy who hanged himself wanted to be judged? I guess it's sort of a similar situation that Rain is finding himself in, that maybe he wants to be judged after all the horrible shit he's done. So right now we're in present time with Eren and Reyna and Falcom. Poor Falcom has no idea what was going on. I heard you two were old friends. I guess you're just surprised, right, Mr. Kruger? Oh, you poor little boy, you have no idea what you've done. Yes, thank you, Falcom, for bringing him. There are so many unshared stories, I don't know where to begin. It can't be. Reyna is shook up. Reyna, sit. So Eren just told him to sit. Reyna's getting this little moment. This is a good place. You can hear the sound of the stage very well here. The building above where people live, although it's at the back of the stage. Lots of people are sticking their faces out of their windows, expecting the curtain to go up. Right above here. So Eren's pointing up to the building and he's showing his hand to Reyna and it's cut and it's bloody. Holy shit. Hey, Mr. Kruger, did you hurt your hand? Yes. Reyna, sit. Eren treating Reyna like his bitch. Holy crap, this is unexpected. I was expecting some sort of more like a more conventional conversation, kind of, hey Reyna, what's up? Please don't panic or anything. No, Eren is taking control of the situation, and the fact that he's cut his hand hasn't turned into a Titan, by the way, but he's cut his hand and is pretty much at the ready to pretty much like blow this whole place apart. Like, if you so much as do any funny business, all the people upstairs are gonna fucking die. Like, so you better do as I said, sit your ass down. I'm wondering if perhaps Eren is using the coordinate to force Reyna to sit down. I don't know, there's this little moment here, like maybe Reyna's not in his control, but again, Reyna's got PTS and this dude is just having like major full-on, he's having a full-on Major Bronson right now, so you know, you have to wonder what his mind state is. So yeah, he definitely looks very shook up, terrified and surprised by all of this all at the same time. So this is not good for his mental state, which is very unexpected. I assumed that maybe if Reyna meets Eren, he would have a different reaction, but this doesn't look to be going in the way he hoped. So, ooh. Well, Falcom, oh, excuse me, no, Falcom, I want you to listen to the play here. Falcom, do as he says. Oh God, yes, Falcom's now kind of realizing, holy shit, what did I get myself into? I hope he doesn't die. Like, he's an innocent kid, and he genuinely wants to do right, like, by Gabby and that, so you know, I think he's one of those kids that does realize the horrible shit the Marlene are doing. So, you know. Anyway, we're with Billy, Willie, Lord Tabar right now. It's time. Yes. He looks a bit. He's looking into the mirror and he looks like he's having an anxiety attack or something. Like, he doesn't look well. Oh, the Asian chick. Oh, did you come here to encourage me? Welcome as a Beefo family. Oh. The A, okay, so I think now we know what the A stands for. Asma Beetle family. Did I interrupt you? Sorry, I just came to see your face. Asian chick with a scarf. Hint. No, that's not me. That's not Mikasa. Okay, that's definitely not Mikasa. Can you imagine if that was Mikasa? Maybe wearing extreme makeup to make herself look like hardcore Asian, but no, I don't think so. Then again. No. Anyway, I look like hell, right? I'm very nervous. You're very brave, and you know our family very well. Obviously, these guys have a big connection, I imagine, so you know our family well. William's kind of going quiet now at this. He's sweating like crazy, like something is definitely going to be happening at this festival. I hope you finish your role safely. Thank you, Kiyomi-sama. Kiyomi-sama. Why would you say that to someone like that? I hope you finish your role safely? Why safely? Something is about to happen at this festival. Okay, this entire festival right now is giving me bad vibes, very bad vibes. You've got her. Look, she's walking away. She's got her bodyguards with her, and she's walking away from the festival. Well, let's go. She's leaving the festival. She's not staying to see it. She's leaving the festival. Something is going to happen. Something very violent and bad is going to happen at this festival. I think this is Raina's mom now. Oh, it's been a while. You came. Mr. Leohart. So this is unexpected. Annie's dad. Holy shit. Annie's dad. We're finally meeting Annie's dad. Wow, and he's got a cane. He looks nothing like her, but wow. Mrs. Braun. This is the first time I've seen you since we came to meet your son. I cannot ignore the honor I received. Of course, they reserved seats for us. It's a great honor. Come to think of it, Mr. Hoover fell into a coma and he finally passed away. Yes, in the end, he received Marlene's full support and went comfortably. He always said that it was his pride that his son devoted everything to Marlene. Your daughter too, for sure. She's not dead. Annie's alive. She promised me that she'd come back. Oh, so Bertold's dad died, passed away in a coma, and they treated him nicely for it. That's sad, man. That's depressing, I guess. After he lost his son, he really had nothing to live for after that. But I guess that it's trying to show the difference. I mean, you've got Raina's mom here, and she's got this look like, oh, your daughter's dead, whatever, and he's like, no, she's alive. She made a promise. Like, this dude is keeping himself alive to keep that promise that his daughter made, that she is gonna come back. And I feel like this is like massive foreshadowing on Isayama's part that yeah, Annie will come back eventually. We will see Annie come back eventually, but whether or not it's going to be on good terms with her dad or not, because I feel like something bad is going to happen at this festival and he might not get the chance now. The fact that we're seeing him for the first time properly in the series instead of flashbacks, that there's hints, man. There's hints. There's stuff going on here. I really don't like Raina's mom. I'm just going to say it right now. She looks like a total hag. Really, I didn't expect them to do it at this filthy internment zone, and it's being done at the back like this. How's the security? The site is being directed by McGuff. Whoa. Oh shit, I screwed up. Hold on. This is horrible. What did I do? What did I do? Okay, we're back. Must not press left or right. I really didn't expect that this, and it's being done at the back like this. Okay. Whoa, General Carbine came. He's the head of the military in the Navy. I think it's the Hannibal Marlene commander. So his name is General Carbine. The nucleus of the Marlene army gathered at his internment zone. Plus ambassadors from countries and people from retributed families and people that are friends with the Tyburns, and then major newspaper companies from around the world all gathered. Seriously, some massive shit is going down when you have all of these people in one place. This is not looking good. This is I'm getting Red Wedding vibes from this. Like, I know it's a bit insane to compare it to that, but I'm getting massive, like, Game of Thrones Red Wedding vibes from this sequence. Like, this is the kind of shit or setup you do when you're about to do a massacre. Like, that's what it feels like, and seriously, it's not good. So now we got a shot of a panel of the Italian Titans. There's Zeke, Kobold, Perkins. You got the kids there, Unio, Gabby. The other chick that looks like Annie. You got what's her name? Peckins, the Mule Titan. I feel like I'm at the center of the world. It's impressive the power of the Tubman family. Italians like them. Boom, music. The festival is pretty much getting on the way. Whoa, it started. Falcom and Mr. Braun haven't arrived yet. Really? What are they doing? Talking and trying not to kill each other potentially. Warriors of Marlene. So you've got this dude now coming up to them. General McGuff has summoned you. So this bearded dude, I think he looks like one of the Tibet family bodyguards. He's just come up to them and he's like, McGuff has summoned them. We're back with Raina and Aaron. It has begun. Falcom's like, it's begun. Aaron, how did you come here? Is that what you want to ask? Is that what you want to ask first? What are you here for? Same as you. And Reina's just like, why, why did you say? Didn't you hear? Same as you. I can't help it. What do you mean, same as you? I can't help it. Oh shit, is he saying that he's here to kill everyone? Aye, well, the curtain has gone up. Let's listen. Let's listen to what this festival is going to be about then. Let's see this a story he's going to tell. Here we go, guys. William doing his little stage play. I'll tell you the old story. Around 100 years ago, the Idalian Empire ruled the world, using the power of the Titans. So you got like skeletons and shit, and people, skeletons of Titans picking up people and eating them. I don't know how they're doing this. Picture books maybe or something. Shadow play. It's pretty cool actually. I'm curious how they'll do this in the anime if we ever get to it. From the emergence of Ymir Fritz until now, a recent study estimated. From the emergence of until how many lives have the Titans taken? A recent study estimated that the total of number of lives lost is 3 times greater than the number of humans alive today. I can imagine. I mean, holy shit! Like, it's unstoppable cannibals. Like, an enormous amount of ethnicities and cultures. The history taken away. That carnage is the history of humanity and the history that the Idalian Empire followed. And then, when their enemies disappeared, the Idalians started killing each other. Thus began the Great Titan War. So, we've got one dude with a hammer, another with an axe, some with swords, knives, spear. You've got, like, the dude who looks like a king in the background. Another dude there with, like, a shield, spiky shield on his back. Is that meant to represent the Mule Titan? The families that controlled 8 of the Titan powers ceaselessly conspired, betrayed each other, and shed blood. But there was a Marlene who saw a chance of victory. He is the hero Helos. With his skillful manipulation of information, the Idalian Empire started to collapse, bit by bit as they fought. Helos aligned himself with the Tibir family. So you've got the dude, the Helos dude with the spear, joining forces with the dude who's got the hammer, so the Warhammer Titan, the Tibir family, and succeeded in forcing King Fritz, whom they believed impossible to defeat, to flee to the island. But the king who fled to paradise... Let me look at these panels quickly. You never know who you might see in the background. I don't really recognize anyone here, so let's go. But the king who fled to Paradise Island still has the founding Titan power, and has tens of millions of Titans that have the power to trample the world, locked away on the island. The thing is, they're on an island, right? Even if these Titans get unleashed, how are they gonna get across? Are these Titans so big enough they can cross the sea? Now, the reason our world still exists without being trampled is mere chance. The Titan Research Association cannot give any other explanation. Titan Research Association. Seriously, we still need an answer to where the Titans actually came from. Is it some sort of spiritual, Norse mythology kind of concept, or is it science? We still haven't got an answer to that yet, guys. We still haven't got an answer as to whether this is science fiction or fantasy. Marlene sent 4 Titans to the island to eliminate the threat, but it ended in defeat, and only the armoured and jeweled Titans returned. You forgot the Beast Titan and the Mule Titan. Then no, they weren't. Obviously, they weren't sent. They weren't sent to get those guys back. So, over the last 4 years, 32 research ships have been sent to Paradise, and none of them returned. Which means the Idalian Empire, the darkness of human history, still remains undiminished. 32 ships. Back to Eren and, yeah, did you hear that, Reina? That's why you broke the wall, huh? You guys tried to save the world, right? 4 naive children thrown onto that island, not knowing anything. Yet. Okay, Reina really having, like second thoughts about how badly you fucked up. But, again, keep in mind, they were naive children. Anyway, this next panel is interesting. You've got the Marlene soldiers on a rooftop with snipers. Red wedding vibes. Why do they have snipers there? Is there something wrong? There's nothing in the present report. It doesn't matter how small it is. Report right away. Yes, sir. How small it is? What the hell's going on? So you got all these Idalian and Marlene people, right? In this internment camp on this stage. They're all queued up and they're looking at the stage play, and you got a bunch of people sort of just walking about listening to all of this, and then you got these guys, soldiers with snipers and shit, and they're reporting about something small. Something bad is going to happen. You got William there drinking water, like getting handed water and drinking and just watching from the sidelines. Okay, we're with Zeke and that soldier, and with Peckham and Paul, basically the mule and the jaw titan. We're with them now, and there's Zeke. Jaeger, go straight to the front door. Yes, sir. You two follow me. So this dude, who the jaw and the mule titan are following, is telling Jaeger to go straight to the front door. Peckham's and the others are going. I think I've seen you somewhere before. Where do you belong? I was at West Raku base. I'm converted just for now to take part in the security here, and I have absolutely no intention of talking to an Idalian. That's a shame. Nice beard, by the way. Miss Peckham, Prachirday, what? You're working hard on a day like this? No, you're the one you're feeling well today. So I think it's a bunch of Idalian people, soldiers maybe, saying hi to her, and she's hugging them. Keep moving. What got into you? The bond between those who share the fate of the Cart Titan is important. It seems like you just broke that bond. The bond between those who share the fate of the Cart Titan is important? Those guys look jealous that she hugged the fat dude. I don't get it. You're like, is this a fan club or something? I think that's a fan club. They got fan clubs. Where the hell's this guy taking them here? Where's General McGaff? Porco. So the Marlene soldier just took Porco and Pickham's to this room, and he just got a knife out and cut the rope, which is opening a trap door, and Porco and Peckham just fell in. Now we just got a decent look at the guy. His face was not shown until now. I'm trying to think who he looks like. It's definitely a man. It's a freaking beard and that. So I think no. I think this is Connie. Guys. I mean, the eyes look a bit different, but this could be an older Connie. I mean, the nose looks about the same. He's got a beard. The eyes are way too shaded, but that just could be because of the star right now, but and because he's older. But I think this is Connie. And if this is Connie, and he just told Zeke to go for the, honestly, I'm starting to think my theory is adding up. They're in cahoots with Zeke. But what are they doing with these two? They're not killing them. They're throwing them into a trapdoor. Are they trying to just keep them out of the way? Is something bad gonna happen? And they're trying to save them, perhaps? So they just fell through, and the dude's leaving and closing the door. I think that was Connie, guys. If that is Connie and he's there. So we're back with Raina and Aaron. What is going on? Why is Mr. Braun so frightened? Who is Mr. Kruger? Are they not old friends? Old. A few years ago, if it was 4 years ago, he would have known Mr. Braun from the 5 years on Paradise. No, it can't be. This can't be true. Could it be? Let's get down to today's topic. The story up until now is the fact that everyone knows. But it's not quite true. So we're back with William. He's doing his little stage play. These are the memories of the Tibar family inherited with the Warhammer Titan. I'm wondering the guy who's doing the play if he's the Warhammer Titan or not, but I don't know. We'll declare the truth right here for the first time. This is the story of the Great Titan War 100 years ago. The one who ended the war was not Helios, nor was it the Tibar family. The one who ended the war and saved the world was King Fritz. To be precise, it was Karl Fritz, the 145th king, who laminated the cruel history of the Dalian Empire before he inherited the founding titan. He was tired of hideous infighting between the same race. Most of all, he took pity on Marlene, the kingdom that was abused by Dalian for so long. He aligned himself with the Tibar family upon inheriting the founding titan, and sacrificed himself to end the history of the Italian Empire. So everyone is just sort of got this shocked look now that the fact that they're hearing this for the first time. So William is pretty much telling them something that is causing a huge, and Aaron and Rhaena are listening to this as well. Everyone's got a shocked look on their face, like the holy shit, what? The kids look surprised. Macduff is watching from the rooftop. He looks surprised. King Fritz and the Tibar family set up a ploy by inventing a Marlenian hero. This invention was Helios. So Helios was indeed bullshit. This again ties into the conversation Macduff had with William when he was first introduced about how Helios was a bullshit, hollow conception, I guess. So yeah, this is all adding up. When the Idalian Empire collapsed from civil war, just as we'd planned, he moved as many Idalians as he could to Paradise Island and sealed off the gates of the walls. Then he left the message that he would retaliate with thousands of Titans if his peace was disturbed, but this was never his true intention. Karl Fritz made a vow of pacifism in order to pass this vow on to his successors. Only those with royal blood are able to use the all-powerful founding Titan. This vow hinges on his successors being of royal blood. This is an interesting panel here. So we got this old dude, who I imagine is King Fritz, and his son, basically, and the baby's holding the thumb here. Correct me if I'm wrong, this looks similar to the opening of Season 2. And if I'm correct, I'm pretty sure it was confirmed that the opening and ending of Season 2 were major hints at what was to come in the manga. So, I think this is like massive, it's there, right there, so yeah. But okay, let's get back to reading. This vow hinges on his successors being of royal blood. His belief was passed down the generations of kings in the walls, and there were no Titans from the island coming to invade until today. For us, what saved the world was the king of the walls, Karl Fritz's wish for peace. Yes, his aim was peace, and free them from Marlene. If Marlene strengthens its power to take away the fighting Titan, it will be accepted. If Marlene wants to bring about the extinction of the Idalians, it will be accepted. Idalian sin is heavy. It can't be atoned for. Got a chick here, daughter dying, ripped in half, beaten in half. To begin with, Idalians and Titans shouldn't have existed. We'll correct what went wrong. But until the retaliation, I want to enjoy the paradise for a little while, where there is no dispute within the walls. I need to read this again. So this dude, the actor who's playing the king, I think is saying the message now. It can't be a tone. We'll correct. We get in a flashback of Kenny and I think what's his name, Rod Rice's brother. I don't know why we're getting a flashback of that from the back. Please forgive me for it. Such was the message of the king. No, William's doing it. Okay. Everyone's just like, what? What does this mean? If that's true, then the myth that Marlene or the Tibar family saved the world is based on King Fritz. Why would the Tibar family reveal this now? If the king of the wall doesn't mean us harm, what was the paradise threat that we believed in up until now? However, here we go. I'm thinking they're going to execute and kill the Idalians right here and then. I mean, this guy's pretty much saying they shouldn't have existed. They should have been exterminated. They're going to kill them all, like. King Fritz's wish for peace was destroyed by the recent coup that took place within Paradise Island. Someone has taken away the founding Titan. The world is facing crisis once again. A person who resists King Fritz's peaceful world has appeared. The name of the rebel who opposes our march towards peace is Eren Yeager. The one who opposes pain and discomfort is here. And that is the end of the chapter. So, and Falcom is shocked as hell. Eren just has no reaction. So basically, the whole point of this festival and play was to pretty much reveal that King Fritz was a decent, upstanding guy, and that the Marlene were full of shit. But he's managed to turn it around by pretty much painting Eren as the main villain now. So now the whole world is going to be going after Eren. The fact he even, obviously he would know, Zeke would have reported it, wouldn't he? I mean, yeah, they would know he has the coordinator. Obviously, they know Eren Yeager has the coordinates. So yeah, it's not a surprise that he knows. But the fact he's painting him in such a bad light, holy shit. That means the whole world is going to be going after him now. But worse is the fact that something is going on. The fact that saying that you know the Idalians cannot atone for the sin, blah blah blah, and they shouldn't have existed, pretty much means they have to be wiped out. They have to be wiped out. The fact the Asian lady left and said, you know, I hope you get through this safely. The snipers, the little thing going on, they're going to plan a massacre. That's what's going to happen right now. And he's painting Eren as the bad guy. So one thing's going to happen then. He's going to pull some stunt that's going to make it look like Eren did it. And everyone's going to be gunning for Eren's head at this point. And they're going to pretty much say, fuck the Idalians. Or maybe he's done it in such a way where everyone's going to be like, we're sorry about what we did to the Idalians, blah, blah, blah. You're not really the real enemies. Eren is. We need to kill him. Everyone team up and take him down. But I guess that's why the Asian chick was so sympathetic to the Idalians, because I guess, you know, she's upset that innocent people who really haven't done anything are going to have to be killed just to sort of go along with this whole plan now. But then you have that dude, you know, throwing Peckhams and Pollock into the trapdoor and Zeke going off somewhere, and that might be Connie, which means that Eren isn't league with Zeke, which also means that Zeke and Eren are working together doing something, and Connie's there as well, which also begs the question, that's just a big if that was Connie, who are the others? Because if he's there, that means the others are in hiding somewhere else. It doesn't look like the Asian chick is working with these guys. No, she's working with William, and she's pretty much aware of what he's planning to do, and she's properly thinking, you know, this is wrong, but it has to be done. And then you've got these guys on the other side doing this, so what the hell? And then you've got Eren there, bringing. I honestly think they're trying to save the Marlene Titans. I think that's what's going on. They're trying to gather them up and save them because they know exactly what's about to happen. They know, because Zeke was also listening on in. Remember that panel in a few chapters back that we assumed what Zeke was like. Maybe I think he was listening in. I think he was potentially spying on the meeting with William and MacGuff and what they were talking about. I think MacGuff is probably in on this, or he's unaware, or he's going along with it. But I think Zeke knows, and what he's doing right now is he's saving these guys' lives. He's working with Eren to save these guys' lives, and that's what's going to happen. And next chapter, I think, because it's chapter 100, guys, I think next chapter is going to be like the big holy shit moment, but it's going to be something that we didn't expect. It's going to, because I think I've been predicting for a while now that the Paradise Island were going to come and attack the Marlene, but I think I'm being very wrong about this. I think what's going to happen is the Tibar family is going to initiate some sort of attack and massacre right now to paint themselves in a tragic and good light and make Eren look like complete shit. But Eren and Zeke are working together to save the Marlene Titans, and eventually all of these guys, they're going to take them, reveal to them the truth, and they're going to team up to take on the Warhammer Titan, because potentially he's going to be the most powerful Titan, and it's going to need everyone teaming up to take this dude down. And that's what I think is going to go on now, because they didn't kill them, they trapped them. Reynor right now is not upstairs. He's in a safe place downstairs in this basement, listening on this bullshit. He's away from the praying eyes. Those two are away from the praying eyes, Peckhams and Pollock. You've got Zeke going somewhere potentially, and like, you know, he's powerful enough. I honestly think that's what's happening. That's four of them, isn't it? That's four of them. I mean, who else? Who else is? We got the Jaw. We got the Jaw. We got the Mule. We got the Beast. We got the Armor down there. That's pretty much that's all the Titans there are, isn't it? Because Eren's obviously got the Founding and the Attacking Titan. That's 6, and the female Titans encasing, and then Armin. So yeah, it looks like they're saving these guys from what's about to happen right now. I think there's going to be a massacre. Holy fucking crap. Holy crap. Review time, guys. Review time. But yeah, this is just my reaction now. I hope you enjoyed it. Can't wait for next month. Holy shit. It's gonna be a long, brutal wait, but damn, I'm excited. Anyway, guys, as always, like and subscribe, whatever, and I shall see you when I shall see you. Take care and bye.